Last night I had a mini meltdown, and consequently I went to bed late, and consequently I overslept, kind of on purpose. I knew I could force myself to get out of bed early like I usually do, go about my usual things, but I said, Julie, come on, give yourself a break. So I slept in and went to my writing class like I've been doing for the last few days. The whole point of this writing group is to write as much as possible, as quickly as possible. But I kept hearing, take out your notebook, write in your notebook, write a poem. I was on Zoom, so I could certainly do that. So first I wrote a poem, which was a really not bad poem, if I do say so myself. And then I looked at this quote from Natalie Goldberg. I brought my notebook with me. Natalie wrote, I needed to feel pen on paper again, forming language like strung out ants across white sheets. And I thought to myself, what could I write with that as a start? What will that bring up in me? Here's a few that I wrote. I needed to feel pen on paper again, that luscious scratching sound that reminds me I am heard. I needed to feel pen on paper again to connect with who I am, who I was, and who I'm becoming. I needed to feel pen on paper again, to feel comforted by the curvy rhythm of cursive writing, slow and steady, like the sound of mom sewing my wanted or unwanted dresses. I was referring to the musicality of my mom's sewing machine. I found this one especially interesting. I needed to feel pen or paper to know I could pick up and put down, not leave, not stay, not required because of other people's expectations or my own. I needed to feel pen or paper again, forming language so that my heart knew and knows and felt my presence, not absence, not apathy, not muting my desires, not muting my senses. And then I realized it's the same thing with this goal that I have of making 30 shorts, just walking around wherever I am, and how important that goal is to me. And that even though I haven't recorded in a couple of days, doesn't mean that I can't come back and try again and start again, pick up my feet, pick up my camera and go. I don't know who taught you to be rigid with yourself. I don't know why any of us stick to rules that do not fit our personalities, or even rules that do fit our personalities one day, but maybe not the next. This is your message and mine to be structured and free. Be disciplined, but not harshly. Be disciplined from and with and through the love that flows through you and whatever it is you're up to in this world. I'm also wondering what those guys are building. They're over there creating too. That's pretty fun. See you on the next video.